War carrier for Planet Caroluxia. Voucher speaking. Caroluxia has fallen. I repeat, the planet Caroluxia has fallen. Urgent retreat requested. Over. War carrier communicates Killjoy speaking. Teleporters have been shut down and veiled the enemy region war carrier by the orders of our Highness herself. All troops on the battlefield are to continue fighting whilst war carrier leaves the planet's atmosphere. Over. The Kildricks! I repeat, all troops on the battlefield are to continue fighting whilst war carrier leaves the planet's atmosphere. Over and out. I am sorry to report, Your Majesty, that homeworld Caroluxia has fallen to the enemy. And what of the Hive? Ashamed to say that the Hive has been terminated by enemy forces. So this is it, the end of it all! The once almighty Cadillacs and species have travelled across the universe. Raging wars against lesser life forms have come to this extinction! What is it? Kildrex! Let me check, Your Majesty. Majesty, I'm rather afraid we have an intruder on board. But that's impossible!
I'm rather afraid it isn't, Your Majesty.
Who are you?
Oh, how rude of me. Please, Your Majesty, forgive me. I am known as the Master.
The Master?
Universally, I've come to your assistance.
Assistance? How can an inferior life form, let alone the weaker sex, help the Cadillacs?
Well, if you listen to me, I'll tell you.
And why should I not execute you on the spot?
Because if you do, then your race will die out. You've seen Queen Salaxia. I am the best hope of your species' survival, because I know how to save it.
Hayley, wake up! Hayley! Hayley!
Where am I? Mom?
No, it's me, Hayley. Daniel. Remember me?
Daniel, you tried to warn me.
Yes, I did. It's not too late, though.
What do you mean?
The drug. The effects may have begun, but the development of the larvae certainly hasn't.
Larva? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Just look at me.
I am looking at you.
Good. I see you haven't been affected by one of the side effects.
Side effects?
Yes, they drugged you with Scolopidae, I'm afraid. I tried to stop them, but they didn't listen. The side effects are only temporary, fortunately, but it's lapse of old memories, blindness, and headaches.
Memories. So that's why.
Yes, Scolopidae is a literal nostalgia trip. That's why it's so popular. Revisiting old memories you loved. Who doesn't want that? That's the trap. Unfortunately, they give you something good, but something even worse at the same time.
I remember. Spike. Where's Spike?
Calm down. I'm sure he's safe for now. If I'm right, they'll put him up for one of their hideous experiments on Scolopidae, and I'm afraid, Hayley, we've both been subjected to it.
So you mean?
Yes. If we don't figure something out soon, we're both going to die.
Well now, you have caught quite the catch, my friend. A pretty little thing, isn't she?
All in a day's work, Timothy. I must say she seemed more lively. What do you think, David? Perhaps she finally sees the bigger picture Not all is black and white, is it?
I can't wish this.
Now, calm down. You done your bit of the bargain, so we'll do ours. You still wish to be cured, yes?
Of course I do.
Good. Here. This should reverse the breeding process. Take it. But I forgot to tell you that you'll experience signs of sickness. You may want to go to the toilet. Hop on, little brother, quickly!
You sick bastard.
Don't mind my little brother. He has a rather weak stomach.
And what's about you? Don't you feel any sorrow for Susan?
Of course not, Timothy. After all, she was just a common whore. They deserve it, I say. They all bloody deserve it.
Well, if you don't mind me, the professor has given me my instructions.
Ah, of course. May I assume, though, you and the elusive professor, you and him seem awfully chummy with each other. The rest of us don't even know who he is. You seem to look up to him anyhow. Who is he?
I think it would be in your best interest not to ask any more questions, Matthew. For your own sake.
Oh, playing coy, are we? Very well. Play that way. But don't let me distract you from your duties. Oh, and Timothy.
Yeah?
I want to hear that dog barking for mercy before the night settles in.
You know me, Matthew. Of course I will. Now come along, my little friend. It's time for you to... Ow! Oh, you little scheiße. You'll pay for that. Now who's a good boy?
Hello, old girl. Kids. What have they done to you? Gone for 2 seconds and they've already turned you into an artwork. Now that just isn't right.
Doctor, what is this?
Oh, it's my ship.
Look, I don't care what it is. All I want to do is examine our little friend. Now, if you don't mind, I suggest we get back to doing just that.
Oh, but believe me, Lieutenant, I am. Come on in, Lieutenant. You're in for a surprise.
Fine, but if this is another one of your... Bloody hell! Oh my god. But, this is impossible.
Yes, I know. Rather a conundrum, innit? Now, come on. It's called the Tardis, short for Time and Relative Dimensions in Space.
It's incredible, but impossible. Utterly impossible.
Yes, I suppose it is. Which is why I love it. But enough of your ramblings. As you said, we need to examine our little friend of ours here, and I know just how. Now, old girl, let's see what you can register with this. Interesting. Oh no, how could I be so stupid?
What is it? Doctor, you seem awfully pale for such a tiny insect. I'm worried too, but surely it can't be anything more than a parasite.
That parasite, you idiot, is an alien life form. Yes, you see, the people I work with, UNIT, we investigate extraterrestrial influences and incursions. I used to be their scientific advisor, and in a way, I still am, but I've been very busy these past few centuries.
Centuries?
Oh, did I forget to mention? I'm an alien too. A Time Lord, in fact, from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Castabros.
Oh god.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. We have other things to worry about. This alien of yours, Lieutenant, isn't just your usual bug-eyed alien you see on TV, but is, in fact, a species bred for breeding and conquest. They spread their seed and wrath across the universe from their homeworld of Karaloxa. They like to obliterate or colonize worlds by impregnating the indigenous life form with their seed or eggs, if you will, which develop in the digestion systems and, well, pop! And once a whole swarm of larvae are born, they are sent to be grown in the Cadillacs hives. But how could I have been so stupid?
Well, I don't actually, but if you would like to
No matter. I have made a grave mistake, and I have landed my friend Daniel into the middle of
Daniel?
My partner in crime, if you will. He's been investigating this mysterious drug, Scolopidae. I sent him to where its production line is being produced.
Wait, so all this time you knew where the headquarters were? Doctor, you must understand that this is keeping information from the police.
Yes, I know. But I had to learn more about it before you lot ran in blazing your guns like excitable dogs. And besides, I didn't want to put Daniel in danger. I didn't know what was happening before, but I do now.
Well, please kindly explain, Doctor.
I don't know if you realize, Lieutenant, but I know what the secret of the Scolopidae is. It's the seed of the Cadillacs, and it's just been turned into a drug. People have already died in these circumstances, and if I am correct, soon a whole swarm of Cadillacs will be on the streets of California, and soon the drug will spread across the world, breeding even more.
Oh, Christ.
But what confuses me is who is transmitting the signals. The Tardis detected. There must be some sort of Cadillac ship out there, but why?
Signals?
Yes, now shush. I have a very important call to make.
Must be poor signal.
No. Daniel's in trouble. I can sense it. Lieutenant?
Yeah?
I think it's time for a drug bust.
No, this isn't right. What's happening to me?
Ah, little brother, how stupid are you?
What have you done?
Ah! Not on my feet! These shoes are new, you know!
Oh, money from your dealings, I suspect.
You could say that. Listen, brother, listen. This job has made me awfully rich, and for a change I am actually doing something good.
Good. How's this good?
Because, little brother, we're saving a species. The Cadillacs. They were almost extinct, you know.
They should have stayed extinct.
Oh, David, don't be like that. But don't worry, you will soon contribute to the Cadillac's future.
This drug, it isn't a cure, it's...
Yes, you idiot, it's a Scolopidae. We never invented a cure, why should we? When we were doing something so much better.
You lied to me.
Yes, I did. How does it feel like to be the animal now, brother?
Shut up.
And here it comes.
Shut up!
And... pop! Good night, little brother. This day just keeps getting better and better.
It won't work, you know. You'll hurt yourself.
Don't worry, I feel perfectly strong enough.
Hayley! Hayley!
Blood?
I tried to warn you. Another side effect of the drug is that it makes you feel stronger than you actually are. You don't quite know your own strength. The more you try, the more you hurt yourself.
So we're trapped.
I'm afraid so. Hey, Hayley?
What?
When you woke up, you know, from your drug trip, you shouted out, "Mum." Why?
I had a flashback and a nostalgia trip, as you said. I suppose I was remembering the good old days, and it was nice. It felt like I was really there, and I was with my mum again. She died, so...
Oh, I'm so sorry, Hayley. What happened, if I'm not intruding on uneven ground?
Well, I suppose it won't do any harm. I was young when she was diagnosed, no more than 10, breast cancer. She was a strong woman and fought against it, but eventually, when it became critical, she was rushed into the hospital. My father, he worked endless hours to make ends meet and receive donations from one of those online charity petitions, but it was no good. She died in her sleep, painlessly and peacefully. I suppose I should be happy about that, but it was never the same. I cried for weeks on end, and my father, well, his heart was shattered. We haven't been in a good place for a long time, my father not getting enough income through, and well, emotionally, I suppose. I haven't been the same. Why am I even telling you all of this?
Because you think you're going to die. Don't think that we won't get out of this. I promise.
I wish I had your hope, but the truth is I haven't had hope for a long time. Spike, he was the only thing that's ever really given me hope, and now he's probably being experimented somewhere where he'll just die, just like my mother. Ugh! Why is life always like this to me?
Hayley, calm down, please.
I will not piss and calm down. No. No! Spike, what are you bastards doing to him? Leave him alone! Get me out of this chair! Get me out!
Hayley, no! No!
Now, Miss Stokes, there is no need for such unpleasantness. Please remain calm.
Calm? Calm? How can I stay calm when my dog Spike is dying out there?
Oh, but Miss Stokes, his death will be for a most worthy cause. You understand that, don't you? Sometimes weaker life forms are in order to sacrifice themselves for something so much more.
You bastard!
What was that?
Quite, Mr. Karlen. Don't interrupt me. Now, Miss Stokes, look into my eyes. That's it, look into my eyes. Now listen, I am the master, and you will obey me. You will obey me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Now sleep. Sleep, my dear. Sleep.
What did you do?
Simple hypnotism, Mr. Karlen. Learned from Valdemar Bickatriev himself, slightly before your time, before the war.
Wait, how do you know? Who are you?
You really want to know? Very well then, look into my eyes.
No.
I said, look into my eyes, Mr. Karlen.
No, please.
That's it. Good. Very good. Look deeper. Get lost in them. Now listen, I am the master, and you will obey me. You will obey me!
I hope you got your coordinates right, Doctor.
Oh, believe me, Lieutenant Henderson, this is the place.
Right, now, everyone, before we all go in for the bus, please understand animals alongside 2 hostages are being kept here without their consent. They must not come to any harm, but if any of the captives attempt to escape, shoot them on sight. Now, let's do this. There's no time to lose. Time is of the essence.
Sir, yes, sir! FBI, open up!
Sir, it's a bust! It's a bust! They've located us!
Of course, the doctor. How predictable. Mr. Carson, I'm afraid your usefulness has come to an end.
No, please, sir, I have obeyed you. I have obeyed you willingly.
Ah, still love doing that. A shame to be leaving so soon, but don't worry, Doctor, we will encounter one another soon, sooner than you might expect.
FBI, get down! Hands on your shoulders!
Fine, fine, just don't shoot.
Oh, that smell! God, that poor dog! You haven't got answers for mate.
Oh well, it was fun while it lasted.
Ah, so this is what's been sending the transmissions?
What is it?
This, Lieutenant, is a small alien device latched up to a computer over here. It transmits signals to a nearby alien aircraft, that being the Cadillac ship.
Why is it latched up to this computer?
Well, I suppose whoever's done this is attempting to send the information from the internet to the Cadillacs, perhaps to find out the weakness of mankind. You humans aren't so careful after all. In hidden parts of the web, the military are always hiding information, which to them is believed to be locked away, but whoever set this up is much cleverer than them.
What?
Now, shush. Let me concentrate if I can. I should be able to track where the transmission is leading to. Aha! There we go. Oh, that's no good. It's not just sending transmissions to any Cadillac ship, but a war carrier.
Civilians have been located. I repeat,
We
civilians.
heard you.
Daniel! Daniel, you okay? What happened?
Hayley.
Hayley? Ah, the girl. What happened?
We were injected with scolopede. It hurts. Doctor, it hurts so much.
Daniel?
It's okay, Hayley. Rescue's arrived.
Who are you?
I'm the doctor. Would you like a jelly, baby?
Can't. Allergic.
Allergic? Oh, I see. Don't worry. We'll get you both out of here. I think you two need a good drink.
Drink? Why heavens for?
How does a pregnant woman kill her own child?
Now, hang on, Doctor. That's awfully grim for you to say. But I get your point.
Alcohol. But, Doctor, that only kills the baby if it passes through the umbilical cord. And if you haven't noticed, men don't get those. Men don't get pregnant, especially not in this case.
Yes, but that's not what I mean. If I am right, if you two get utterly drunk, then perhaps, just perhaps, it will kill the larva within you.
So, like alcohol poisoning?
Exactly! You're learning, Daniel.
Sir, we found a man. He calls himself Timothy Jackson. He was found with a dead dog.
Spike? Spike! No!
Oh, Hayley, I'm so sorry.
Well done. You've upset the poor girl now. Anything else?
Sorry, sir. One of the men tried escaping our pursuit. We tried to stop him and, well, he fell out of the window.
Oh, great.
There is another thing, sir. We found a body in the bathroom. Mr. Jackson identified him as David Collins.
David?
I see. Is that all?
Well, no, sir. We found something, well, something very peculiar.
Well, don't leave me in suspense, man. Show me.
Well,
No, it can't be.
Doctor, you okay? You've gone terribly pale.
Yes, I have, Lieutenant. Pass it here. Daniel, this figure here, have you seen it before?
What? Why, yes I have, but that's impossible. It's Alex Carson, but he's tiny.
And who was behind this operation here then? I can put in a guess.
Why, Stream. He called himself Professor Stream, but here's the thing, Doctor. He seems to know you. Are you...
Old acquaintances, yes. I should have realized. Of course he's behind all this. I mean, who else would it be?
Doctor, you're not making any sense. Who exactly are you talking about?
I'm talking about an old friend, Lieutenant. Well, an old foe, you can say. He likes to call himself the Master. And it seems these two were hypnotized by him, hence why they were asleep when we arrived.
I feel positively ill.
That'll be the lava, Daniel. We must be quick. Lieutenant Henderson, would you mind taking me and my friends to the local pub? I'm afraid it's a matter of life and death.
Hey, Alfie!
Lieutenant. What can I do for you today? Another nutcracker, I presume?
No, unfortunately I'm not here on the niceties. This boy here and this girl, they need a pint of your strongest and fast.
Whatever you say, mate. It's on the house. Don't waste it.
Thank you.
Ugh. Brooklyn Bel Air. Hate the stuff. My dad loves it though. Very well. Time to get terribly pissed, I suppose.
So, Doctor, what do we do now? You said a whole swarm of these Catalak creatures are going to spawn on the streets real soon.
Yes, unfortunately, there's not much I can do to stop it. I'm rather afraid I have a feeling no matter what we do, it'll be too late. But we can end this slaughter.
Well, for how pity's sakes.
Well, Lieutenant Henderson, do the Force know how to use a water pistol?
Well, of course they bloody do. It's child's play. Quite literally, in fact.
Good, because there's only one way to defeat a swarm of locusts. Bug repellent.
But Doc, what if it doesn't work? You remember what happened the last time when you tried to prevent bloodshed using an unconventional weapon?
I know, but it's all we can do. Can you do it, Lieutenant?
Of course I can, Doctor.
Good, because I've got to head off somewhere. The Cadillac's warship. I think it's time I went to see an old friend. Aha! There you are. Now, Master, here I come.
Come on, we have no time to lose. We have no idea when these little bastards are going to start attacking. Chop chop.
Ah, Time Lord! What a pleasure to see you here. I trust everything is going to plan?
Afraid not, Your Majesty. I'm rather afraid the doctors interfered with our plans. But don't worry. I have a backup plan. You see this?
What is it? Some sort of device?
Yes, it is. You see, when I was developing the drug, I decided that if my plans were interfered with, I would be able to accelerate the growth rate of the larva into mature Cadillacs. And now my plans are crumbling away, I think it's about time I use this little device, don't you think?
You are most kind, Time Lord. The Earth will be ours to spread our seed. Press it! Press it!
I don't think so.
Ah, hello there, Doctor. What a delight to see you again.
Enough of the pleasantries, Master. You have lost.
Really now? Well, me and Queen Salaxia would beg to differ. I like a new body, by the way. Very dashing.
I don't appreciate flirting, Master. Especially if it's from you. What happened to you? A couple of incarnations ago, you were going to end your life of crime for good.
Oh, but Doctor, don't you think that's ever so boring? After all, who will be your best enemy? I hate being good, you're revolting me. And when I changed, I set things back to rights.
And that's why you'll always lose, Master. Evil never prevails in the end. Good always wins.
Not this time, Doctor. This time, I, the Master, have won!
No!
Say goodbye, Doctor, to your precious human race.
Breaking news! The city faces a terrifying crisis. People's stomachs across the city are being torn open, with strange bug-like creatures coming out of them. People are being attacked and murdered across the city, so the city council and this news station highly suggest isolating in your homes while the army and the local force deal with the current situation. Sorry, we'll be back after the break.
Right, so when I say fire, we fire the miserable bastards. You hear me?
Sir, yes, sir!
Fire! Come on, Doctor.
You need to stop this.
It's too late, Doctor. It's far too late.
Mistress, I am afraid to report that cataracs across the city are being obliterated by the humans. No! How can this be? Master!
But I don't understand. What did you do? What did you do?
Oh, who's laughing now, Master?
Answer the question! What did you do?
Oh, well, I suppose you could say I gave them a helping hand. You see, whilst you were chatting away up here, I provided them with the ultimate weapon. A weapon that can end all of this for good. Bug repellent.
No. Of course!
Bug repellent! Master! You betrayed us! How could you suggest us a world that we can ever be so easily destroyed?
Now, it wasn't my fault.
Kill him!
Oh, I don't think so.
No! What are you doing?
Putting you down to size.
Ah!
There was no need for that.
Oh, but Doctor, it was either me or them, and don't forget they wouldn't have died if you hadn't helped the humans.
And neither would have died if you hadn't brought them here. You could have just sent them to a world with no known habitation.
That rather contradicts the point, doesn't it? You do realize, Doctor, either way they would have continued their same old ways. I simply just gave them a helping hand, as you would put it.
What was this all for, Master? What was all this for?
I tell you what it was all for, Doctor. I was saving the species. Yes, I was saving the species, much like how you would have done.
No, that's not your style. Your style is wreaking havoc across the cosmos.
Oh, but believe me, Doctor, it is. Do you want to know why they needed saving?
Oh, please do say. I would love to hear what you have to say, of all people.
Their planet was destroyed, their race obliterated. These Cadillacs were the last of their kind. But do you want to know who committed such an act of genocide, Doctor?
Who? Tell me!
It was you.
What? No, you're lying.
Yes, Doctor, everything that's happened today was all because of you. All of it.
But, no, that's impossible.
I know, ironic, isn't it? For a change, Doctor, I tried fixing your mistakes.
But how? Why?
Oh, I could say, but I rather think it would be far more fun to let you figure that out yourself. Goodbye, Doctor. Until we meet again.
Doctor, we did it. Your plan worked. Los Angeles is Doctor, you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
You sure? You look awfully pale. What happened?
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about me. Just be glad my plan worked. Shame a lot of people died, however.
Yes, but there was nothing we could have done.
I know. Where's Daniel?
Oh, he's by the beach. He's with Hayley. He said he wants to talk to you about something.
I see. Well, I best be off. There's my phone number, and before you start, no, it isn't for a date. It's just in case if any strange phenomena presents itself in the area. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Goodbye, Doctor.
You okay?
Not really. A bit shit, if I'm honest. You?
Tired. Really tired. It's been a hectic day, hasn't it?
You could say that. What do you think those creatures were?
I don't know, but we sorted them out, didn't we? I heard Lieutenant Henderson is making sure all the drugs are disposed of, so nobody else can come to harm. Good on him, really, even if he is a bit of an arse.
You could say that again. And what of the master?
Oh, I'm sure the doctor sorted him out. You know, I don't know he was, not really, or the doctor, actually. Something tells me they knew each other. Old friends, perhaps? Who knows? Anyway, how are you, though? I'm sorry for what happened today, I really am. You know, with Spike, David, and all.
It's not your fault. Life is strange like that. Sometimes I think it hates me. Whether something good seems to happen in my life, life always finds a way to take it away from me. It isn't fair.
I know it isn't. Look, if you want me and the doctor, well...
Me and what? Sorry?
Ah, doctor. Pleasant surprise. What happened with the master and the Cadillacs?
All gone. How are you two?
Alright, I suppose. All the animals have been sent to the ASPCA, and Timothy Jackson, well, he's being sent to court for his actions, but Lieutenant Henderson says it's looking like to have an unfair result. Seems justice won't prevail this time.
Oh, you never know. Life's full of surprises. Shall we be off?
Now, wait. Doctor, can we talk?
Sure, but let it be quick. Time doesn't wait for nobody.
I've been thinking. Can we take her with us?
Why?
She's been through a lot. Lost her best friend, her boyfriend, and she hasn't had an easy time as of late. I'm scared, you know. I don't think she's safe. And I feel if we don't do anything now, she'll never be safe. Please.
Fine. Hayley, there's something we want to show you.
Look, is this a joke? Because all I can see is a blue bathing hut.
A bathing hut? Never has the Tardis been so offended. Don't listen to that nasty woman.
Okay, this is kind of weird.
Believe me, you haven't seen anything yet. Doctor?
Come in, Miss Stokes, and prepare to be amazed. It's called the Tardis. It stands for Time and Relative Dimensions in Space, and it's mine.
Whoa. This is...
Bigger on the inside?
Yeah, but it's like something out of Star Trek. Wicked!
Well, not the response I was expecting, but close enough. But that's not the point. Hayley Stokes, we would like to invite you on a trip of a lifetime. So what do you say to a trip through the timelines and across the stars themselves? I can't promise it'll be safe, but I can promise it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, let me call my dad first. Dad?
Ah, Hayley, thank goodness you're safe. Did you see those beasts out there today? Huge lumbering things. One of them almost held my head off.
Yes, I'm safe. How are you?
Better now to hear you're safe. Hey, listen, come home at 8 tonight, will ya? I think we both deserve a spicy takeaway.
Dad, you know I don't like Indian.
Alright, true. Your decision tonight, I promise. What do you fancy?
Chinese.
Typical. Something I don't like. Hey, listen, we'll order something from the kebab later. Or you can go down by the new McDonald's down the street. But just come home, though, okay? I miss you.
I promise. I love you, Dad. Bye.
Bye, hon.
A time machine, you say?
Yes, the finest you can possibly imagine.
Can it get me back home in time for tea?
Well, the doctor made the same promise to me. Can make the same promise to you, can't you, Doc?
Fine, yes, I can. Welcome aboard, Miss Stokes. Where would you like to go first?
Oi, I thought it was my go first.
Oh, you still hanging around then?
You bet I am, Doc.
The ladies first, don't you think?
Fine, but I have a question, Doctor. Who are you exactly? I mean, we've known each other for a while now, I suppose, but I still don't know a lot about you.
Yeah, and the master. Who was he?
Now, one question at a time, please. Now, where shall I begin? Oh, yes. It started a long time ago in a world where its two suns shone alongside the stars of the constellation of Castabaros.
Mr. Jackson, the court will see now.
Well, what are you standing so around for? Get it over and done with, then. I think we already know the end results.
Oh, Mr. Jackson, you'll be quite surprised. Tissue compression eliminator, a handy little device.
You came back for me.
Of course I did, Mr. Jackson. Now quick, let's grab your things. We've got work to do.
You do know you can't go on like this, you know?
No, you're just in my head. Get out of my head.
Fine. We'll do it your way. But you'll have to come around sooner or later.
Not yet. Not yet. Oh, there's still so much to do.